who desperately killed her husband, Mary Maloney.
Hello, I'm so glad to be here on the show.
We're happy to have you.
This is my baby, but I don't think it should be here. It's all filthy and stinky. Why don't you get rid of it?
Okay.
Thank you, darling. Anyways, I'm very flattered to be here on the Ellen Show.
Yeah, well, I think all the audience is wondering what happened that night.
Well, instead of telling you what happened, I thought I would read to you from my book, The 5 Steps to Killing Your Husband by Mary Maloney.
Okay then, let's get started. What's
Okay.
step 1?
Step number 1. Make sure to be the perfect American housewife.
And what would that be?
Well, the perfect American housewife is someone who always cleans up, always makes sure the house is perfectly prepared, gets rid of all the ruckus, makes the children be quiet. You don't want to irritate your man. You want him to be nice, perfect, happy, and you always let him talk. You don't talk, just him.
Well, I guess I'm not the perfect American housewife then.
Oh, honey, don't worry. Nobody can be as great as me.
Oh, wouldn't dream of it. So, what's step number 2 in your little book there?
Step number 2 is to buy a freezer.
Buy a freezer. How come?
Because if your meat is not frozen, you do not have a killing weapon. Then you are screwed.
Oh, all right. And meat has to be the killing weapon?
Well, yes. You see, it's the perfect recipe. You kill them and then you cook it.
Oh, and the police just never find out, do they?
Pretty much. You offer them the meal. You make them feel like they're at home. See? Perfect American housewife.
Now, one thing that has been circulating is a video parody of Wrecking Ball, kind of done in your honor. Let's take a look. I can't live my life running from my wife. I will never want to.
I came with the land of lamb. I never hit so hard before. All I wanted was to kill my husband.
All you ever did was kill me.
All I ever did was kill him.
Oh, we're back. So, how did you think of that?
It's that parody. Those teenagers these days, what pesky little children they are. I hope my dear Beatrice doesn't grow up to be like that. So anyway, he decides to leave me. Like, what a jerk. Who would do that? Not to mention he cheats on me with Cassandra. Can you believe me? Cassandra, that trashy neighbor, like, she doesn't even cook dinner for her husband. And her kids are always loud and their toys are always on the grass. So, I went down to get the meat, even though he kept insisting he did not want dinner. But you know, dinner's good for you. You have to eat. It makes you healthy. Have a strong metabolism. I can't let my husband be unnourished. I mean, that wouldn't look very good, would it? So I went down to grab something from the freezer. I keep lots of meat in there. I keep steak, ribs, lamb, chicken, pork, pig, you know, the usual. So anyways, I grabbed some lamb. So as I was carrying it upstairs, I just snapped. I decided to walk up to that man drinking his scotch and kill him. Deep and cold. So I walked up and whacked him with the rack of lamb. But I'm getting carried away. I told you I wasn't here to tell you my story, but to read to you from my story. You can buy it for just $5.99 at your local chapters.
Oh, okay. Well, that's great to know, but that is all the time we have today.
But what about my steps? My book.
No, that is all the time we have.
Don't forget to buy it. $5.99 at your local chapters.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be right back with Kristen Stewart and how to act.